Okay, everybody, we are not playing around today with wood chips. We're about to get busy making some serious wood chips to fill up that big old area there at Dodson Logging Sawmill. So I've got two beasts. I've got two more trucks with 70,000 liter trailers. I've got another truck over there if I need it. But like I said, we've already got. Let's see, we got this one, which has been. This one's almost full. We got this one, which is filling up here at the sawmill, just right next to the wood chip storage area. So we've got let's see, that's four trucks with 70,000 liters each, and two beasts. So we are all set. All right, here. So let's see where we're going to set this up at. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking that the plantation might be a good spot. We'll have to kind of cut our way in there, but I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about maybe just setting up right there next to the sawmill, have a easy access in and out. I guess I should have used follow me to have all the others follow me. Oh, I'll do that next time. But anyway, I thought we'd do another video here real quick on Dodson Logging. I know we just had one on Wednesday, but I'm really excited to be playing my map, and I want to see how many wood chips this thing will take down here at the sawmill. So I'm real anxious to get that filled up, and I'm going to fill it up to where whenever you back up to it with the trailer, it just won't tip in there because there's not any more room to put any. Not any more room to put any chips in there. Yeah, these roads aren't perfect. I did experience that before with I think there's some collision or something on the bottom of the beast that's real low to the ground, like those support stabilizers or something in the axles back there. I think it's really low to the ground and got a real low collision, so it'll grab you if you're not careful. Oh, just like that. Wow. Alright, well, grass it is. Yeah, that kind of sucked. Yeah, I'm really thinking it's something in the collisions with the beast. Something down there. That's alright, once we get to where we're going. Golly. Okay, we may not get to where we're going. Oops, that was wrong. Let's reset that. Of course, it doesn't. I guess it really doesn't matter. We'll just go ahead and reset them all. I'm not sure which one's which. I've got 3 of these cab overs. And we'll just go ahead and reset both beasts. Just to get them down here. Let's see, now I'm not sure which one was which. Yeah, we ended up resetting our blue truck. Oh well, we'll get it back over there. Yeah, so where I was actually looking at setting up was just right down here, so I'm gonna go ahead and let's see, let's get the pipe. Uh-oh, that's wrong button. Get the pipe out, and we're gonna cut all these trees just right along the road and through here. So let's see. Well, I guess right about there is probably a good spot. Now, while I've got that, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to reset the other beast. I'm thinking it's this first one. Alright, good, that was it. And then the other truck we can just drive on down here. But we'll get this blue truck back over here into this trailer at the wood chipper. And I'm going to attempt to, in fact, I might as well do it now. I'm attempt to get a course play route. Well, let's see. No, we're going to be pretty close to the sawmill. I won't worry about a course play route right now. In case if we do get further away, then we'll make us a course play route. But we're going to be real close. So I'm just going to manually drive them. Alright, so that's getting close. Alright, now I'm going to set, I think I've got follow me already set up. So we'll just leave him running. And I think it's Control F. Yep. And we'll get this one set up. Now we just have to be careful whenever we come to a stop, because follow me is bad about ramming into the back of you. So I'm just going to take it kind of slow. Yeah, see the truck back there behind the first one didn't get slowed up good enough. As long as we make it in one piece, I'll be fine. I'll be happy. Alright, that worked out pretty good. We don't have to drive all three trucks down there at the same. We can get them all there at the same time. I don't have to worry about driving them manually. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get this first truck set up, and then once we get some of this cleared out of here, we'll be able to have some better access to these beasts. Alright, so what I'm hoping to do is set these things up kind of not really side by side, but close. That way maybe we can use well, I'll tell you what, if I back them, see, I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I think I'm just gonna put this one right about here. I think right about there is going to work out. We'll see. Well, we are going to end up having to buy some more equipment. We'll need a grapple loader for sure. And then let's see, we'll get us probably a fella buncher and a skidder. That way we can pull up the logs at least to the grapple loader, and we won't have to worry about processing the logs because we're just going to chip them up anyway, so no big deal there. But we will need a fella buncher to cut them and place them on the ground, and we'll get a skidder to skid them up there to the grapple loader. I forgot you can't take that curve too fast with this truck. It's a pretty nice truck. I like this Peterbilt, but whenever you get going too fast with a heavy load around the curve, it tends to want to keep going in a straight line. Yep, we are not playing around today. I probably should have already had some of this equipment set up, but well, let's see, we're 15 minutes in. That's not bad. I'll just have to go back and get us a fella buncher and a skidder. Maybe I can, I don't know, if I can drive slow enough, maybe I can get the fella buncher loaded up on the trailer and then have the skidder follow along behind. Yes, I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to position this thing. I guess we'll need to put it in line with the like this. Then I'll just grab the logs and swing them around over that way. Then yeah, that'll work. All right. And let's see though. If I've already got one cable skidder, I don't think that's. I think we'll just have to. I don't know. I'm gonna think about that for a minute, because if you have two cable skidders on the same map, I think it interferes with each other. You'll end up having one cable hooked onto a log, and then you'll have another cable. Even if the cable skidder is halfway across the map or all the way across the map, you'll still have to have another cable hooked to it, I think. So maybe better go with the grapple skidder. Well, I've been recording some more gameplay on Pacific Inlet, so we're having high-speed logging number 6 coming up here, maybe in the next few weeks or so. I'm trying to catch some time to play and record, every once in a while, and not really sure how many hours I'm up to yet, because the magic number is 20, and once I reach about 20 hours, and I'm going to put together the video, because I had at one time I had done up to 40 hours, but that really kind of bogs my computer down whenever I try to process 40 hours of gameplay at one time, so we'll stick with 20. That seemed to work out pretty good last time. And that way it's not quite so fast, like I think at the 40 hours I was up to like 30 something times speed, and it seemed to not quite so good, so I'm gonna stick with 20. That way I can have about 20x speed, and it looks pretty good. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is go clear out an area behind these trucks. And that way we'll have a good entry point. May have to do some stump clearing too. I'm not sure if I've got these trees. Yeah, so that one's not low enough. It's gonna leave a stump. Well, if it even cuts at all. Yeah, when I was making this map, I was trying to place the trees low enough to where it wouldn't leave a stump. You could just cut it ground level. Let's see, I don't know if... Yeah, so that one didn't get there, but... Because, you know, like I said, I was... At some point, I just got to a point where I was... since I was using an existing map, I was getting to the point to where I was getting tired of manually placing the trees, and so I'll just delete a bunch of them and then add trees back. And whenever you use the Control B to place the trees, it puts them like this where you can't cut, it leaves a stump, so there's not much I can do about that. The only way to get around it really is to do it the correct way, which is to have all your trees in a transform group and then place them all at ground level like these, and then select the whole transform group and come back and lower them a bit. But I didn't do it that way. I was hoping to, with this map, to be able to use a blank map and then just build my own terrain and all that, but it never works out. In fact, I was working on the next map, and I tried using a blank map, and it didn't. I kept getting terrain errors and stuff. I don't know what's up with using blank maps, but it never works out for me. Alright, so that opens us up a good spot here. In fact, let's see, do I have, where's my placeables? Yeah, here we go. So I tell you what, this isn't really what you would use whenever you're oh, why can't we play? Well, I guess doesn't like the road for some reason. Huh. I'm just going to put a couple of cones. Maybe we'll put 4. And that way whenever I go to turn in, I can see where the turn in is. I should be able to see it, but just in case. Yeah, normally we would put up some kind of high visibility flagging. We do like some pink flagging or yellow or something. Truck drivers could see where to turn in. Alright, so let's get us a skidder. And I bet I don't have any grapple skidders enabled. Yeah, I sure don't. Well, I'll tell you what, we're not terribly far away from our other operations, so let me find the skidder. Got so much stuff. There it is. We'll just borrow this one for a little bit. Let's see where in the world I'm at. Yeah, we're not too far away. I'm just gonna cut up through the woods and get there quicker. We'll just borrow this skidder for a little bit, and then next time I go to play the game, we'll have I'll get us a grapple skidder. Well, gosh, I must have completely went the wrong way. Yeah, I sure did. I thought I was in line to go the right way. Yeah, I keep running into trees. I can't drive like this. It's crazy. This thing turns too much. We'll be able to move a lot of wood this way too. The grapple skidder, you're lucky if you get 3 logs in there. The cable skidder, you can, gosh, pull a bunch. I'm not even really sure what the limit is. I guess it's either till you run out of chain or the skidder just can't pull the load. Yeah, I was trying to avoid that stump. There we go. Alright, so let's get started. Uh-oh, get rid of that. Keep forgetting about that. Well, this may not be working out. Can't see what in the world I'm doing. Oh gosh. Why is it not? That's weird. It's going. Wonder why it's not shipping it up. Usually it does. Oh, there it goes. Guess I just wasn't doing something right. I don't know what happened to that tree there. I guess it's on the other side. That's kind of annoying. Yeah, it fell on the other side. Oh well, we'll just have to wait for this first truck to get filled up, and I'm gonna go ahead and move this down to the next one. Let's see if we can't get something going here. Tell you what, let's check. Yep, 60, so almost 63, so we're about 7,000 more to go. Oh, and I forgot to crank that one up. All right, here comes 70,000 more liters. Long, long way to go. Oh wait, that one's, well, okay, we'll fill it up here. There we go. Cool, that worked out. Now we're going to see what happens whenever I try to dump this in the same spot. I don't know if we'll need to clear this out every time, or if it's going to accept them all or not. We'll find out here in just a second. I have a feeling that it might stop. Yeah, see, it stopped. Back up just a little bit more. There we go. Shows 140,000 more liters. So that gets us up to, I believe it's 280,000 liters now. Yeah, I need to get this, well, I'm going to use it with the skidder, I guess. I think this is going to work out pretty good once we get the setup kind of fine-tuned. I'll have to get in here with some, get a stump grinder in here and get these stumps cleaned up. Yeah, we're moving some wood chips now. That beast don't play around. It really spits them out. And we'll have to check on our blue truck over here. I think it's probably full by now. Hopefully. It looks awfully full anyway. I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll just keep backing up a little further until we kind of reach a point to where we can't back up anymore. Yeah, the only bad thing about these cable skidders is stumps. I can't stand the stumps. Well, I may have to rethink this whole tree situation. I can't really see what I'm doing. And to get them to go in the beast, you have to put them in vertically. So I don't know. I guess it's working out okay. It would certainly be better if if the trees are processed, that way I could just kind of load them in there instead of having to finagle them in. Alright, we're full there, so let's get this one unloaded. I may have to push that pile away first, though. Now the cool thing I like about where I place this wood chipper, or wood crusher, or whatever you want to call it, is I can just drive around the backside and get lined up and then come right in under the spout. Yeah, it's not working out too good. I really don't like using this crane loader when you don't have a full load. It never wants to work out right. Alright, everybody, well, I've lost count of, how many liters we got in here, but I'll have the total at the top of the screen. I'm gonna go ahead and get these last two red trucks unloaded, and then we'll call it a video, and I'll get the bulldozer busy cleaning off this pile. In fact, I tell you what, right before we do this, I'm gonna go ahead and get at least this from this drop-off point, get it good and squared off. That way we can back up and keep dumping. Good thing there was no collision there. Well, what I was hoping to do was to push that off clean, but I guess that's not going to work. Maybe I can push it up from the back side and get it fairly flush. And not quite what I had in mind, but I guess maybe that'll work. Maybe I can get it fairly smooth with the trailer dumping it out itself. Need to rearrange my cones too. I was thinking that I was coming in from the other way, but nope. Alright, there we go. Now, unless we've got some wood chips left over in both of the beasts that'll fill up another trailer real quick, that'll be it for today. We'll see. I'll get back over here and get the trucks lined back up. But if we don't have enough, then I'll just go ahead and hop in the bulldozer and we'll push that pile a little bit, and then we'll call it a video for the day. Alright everybody, well, I've got to get back to some other stuff, so we'll wrap all this up. Well, not wrap it up. We'll make some more, many more loads next time. We don't have enough this time to get us another load, but I am going to hop over in the dozer real quick, and if I can find it quickly. There we go. And we'll get this pile pushed over, and anyway, we'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we'll make a bunch more wood chip loads next time. Hopefully we get everything kind of lined out now. And yeah, so until then, have a good one. We'll see you.